Hey everybody, JK Galloway here at Real JK Galloway, coming at you with the results for this week's hashtag skirmish game. And this week we played hashtag bad reasons to getting married. Yeah. Nah, I'm joking. We waited 4 years and we waited even longer to have kids, so as far as I know, we're winning. We did trend this week, not in the US, but number 4 in the UK. So thank you everyone over there. It was the dog's bollocks. That's good, right? It's not bollocks, that's bad, but dog's bollocks is good. I learned from Eddie Izzard. Anyway, enough of my deep knowledge of English culture. We're gonna get right into our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game. Hashtag bad reasons to get married. Also, before we get going, YouTube is changing the rules on people. You actually have to have 1,000 subscribers or more to be able to monetize your channel. Now, I don't make much on this channel. I don't expect to. It's like $5 a month, but it's fun, and, you know, I like $5. Anyway, please do hit subscribe before we get going. I do put a lot of content out there, and it's a lot of fun. I try to make people laugh, or I try to give people shout-outs. What's better than that? Hit subscribe for me, if you would. Number 10 comes from @#an_alien to spite his girlfriend. I mean, you're not really setting yourself up for a good marriage, but at least you won the race. Yay! Number 9 comes from @Devon Ireland. You guys both ordered the same thing at Starbucks. It's meant to be. You enjoy the same delicious hot water through beans. I mean, if both of you order like a venti chai decaf macchiato chai latte with whip but half calf, I don't even know. I get a turtle mocha from Caribou. That's my jam. Pretty simple. I don't know all the technical names and crap that people throw out there. Pretend like there's a difference between tastes, because there's not, you psycho. Just drink your coffee and go to work, you dick. Number 8 comes from @DrivingMeBatty1. So you can perform incredible moves at the wedding reception. We didn't have any planned spots or anything for our first dance, or, you know, like we did the dip at the end of the song. We did the dip, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's adorable," but she's like $1.10. It's not hard. It was a damn fun party, though. Still haven't been to a better wedding yet. Granted, I was the star at this one, so my ego was like, "Yay!" We like to let her think that the bride was the star. Number 7 comes from @Lady_Colleen. Because you're not sure how long your gay conversion therapy is going to remain effective. Kinda think there's a precious small window there to make sure that whatever is in the grandfather's will takes effect, because you don't get any money unless you find yourself a wife. Speaking from experience, finding a successful beard, it's hard. I mean, she's really gotta be broken. Number 6 comes from @DanielAshley13. So you can claim your spouse as a dependent. This one's a little more straightforward, but yeah, tax breaks, baby. Have you seen the tax breaks married people get? It's wonderful. And then you punch out a few units and the tax breaks keep on. It's just wonderful. Our government's weird. Like, congratulations on procreating. We'll give you a couple grand extra a year to help show you how poor you still are. Number 5 comes from @SummerWeaver16. You can't reach things that are on the high shelves. I married a short girl. She's 5'4", and yeah, that's my job. She also has me open jars, but I promise you she gets them open first and then tries to tighten it back up. But you know, once you open a jar, it's super easy. She's like, "I can't get this," and then of course it's just right. I'm like, "Yeah, I appreciate you. You make me feel strong, but come on." Number 4 comes from @Sonia Irina. All of them. It's a trap. I do personally go back and forth on this. Like, I'm happy I got married and my wife is awesome, but the idea of marriage as a whole is just so weird to me. And I literally got 0 acres, no dowry whatsoever. So there's really no upside anymore. Number 3 comes from Little Miss Cass. because you miss your ex, but your aim keeps improving. That's not so much a bad reason to get married as much as a good reason to join the NRA. Either way, it's a funny line. You make the list. I like it. Number 2 comes from Who's Isaac? When you want a sugar daddy, but wind up being first lady. Yeah, pretty sure she didn't see that coming, did she? Meet some rich guy at the Playboy Mansion, which is true. That's where they met. Classy. Yes, I will marry you because you have lots of money, and I won't have to pose for pictures with my pussy hanging out anymore. Like, we all make fun of Melania, but she seems nice enough, and she clearly is just so riddled with regret. Now, before we get to our number 1, here are some honorable mentions, including one from the host, at Real JK Galloway. One from me. She got pregnant, allegedly. There was a study someone did recently where they asked women who admit to trapping a man with a pregnancy if they regret it, and 90% said no. I only know for sure in real life one person that's done this, and not that they admit it, but I remember one month we were having a conversation. She was sad because her boyfriend wanted to break up, and they talked about it, and then a month later she was pregnant, and no one brought that up ever. It's like, now they're married and happy. I think they even have a second child, so way to pull the goalie, I guess. One from Mimi Dancer. You have to pin this pregnancy on someone. God, November was a busy month. I've never been fortunate enough to be good looking enough to have sex with multiple partners at the same time. And I get it's probably easier for women if they really wanted to. We're not a very complicated people. If you offer, we're almost always going to say yes. But there's not that many days in ovulation. It's so weird to watch Maury and stuff like that, because can you really be that confused about who the father could be? I've watched episodes where they test 8 guys and none of them are the dad. It's like, dude, you ovulate for 3 to 5 days. It's that busy? That happened? One from JMoney731. He says you remind him of his mother. Run! Run away! I know this one's a joke, but I've talked to dudes who have admitted to me that they're like, yeah, she reminds me of my mother. So it's like, well, that's ugh. One from Aaron says, what? One? Free cable and internet. Nothing makes a good marriage like some good Wi-Fi. And one from Jenny_Irish86. He has the last name you've always wanted. Galloway's a cool name, man. I'm just saying. It's pretty sweet. It's phonetically pleasing. I'm just saying. It's my fake name, but it's not my real name. But yeah. And our number 1 for this week's hashtag skirmish game comes from @JamChrisJoy. Because it's the right thing to do according to tradition, or the right thing to do according to religion. Yeah, it's a weird tradition at this point, isn't it? It's kind of unnecessary other than to pass on your name at this point if you want to pass on the male name. Everyone's having kids, the DNA is getting passed. That's not an issue. Yeah, at this point it's just a tradition and a religious expectation. You know what I mean? You get shamed into getting married at this point. You don't want to give the milk away if you're a cow. Don't compare yourself to a freaking cow. You're a person. Make your own decisions. Don't get pressured into crap. You can throw yourself a big party. You don't need to change your name to do it. And there it is, my friends, our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game. Hashtag bad reasons to get married. Thank you everyone for playing along. Lots of fun reading through your tweets. Make sure you click on the hashtag and just start scrolling. You'll meet new people. You'll laugh your ass off. It's what we're here to do. Of course, make sure you download the hashtag Roundup app before you go. It's outstanding. It consolidates all the best weekly hashtag games, including my game, hashtag skirmish. We play it every single Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. And of course, like I said at the beginning, YouTube's changing the rules on people. Please hit subscribe. We need to get over 1,000 in 28 days or something like that, or I don't get to make any money. And I don't make that much. It's $5 $5 a month, but still, it's kind of a dick move, so screw them, let's get me over 1,000. My name is JK Galloway, and we'll talk to you again next time.